Hey everyone, KitaSean here, so welcome back to another Fate Grand Order JP video. As everyone knows, Fate Grand Order JP will be collaborating with Fate Grand Order Waltz in the Moonlight Lost Room. We're expecting this collab to release last week of April, which is of course this month, or the first week of May because of Golden Week in Japan. We are expecting the full event details to be released before the release of the event, but as everyone knows, every Tuesday Japan time, we get a reveal of 2 new Spiritron dresses for 2 servants for the upcoming collab. As of right now, we have Mashu, Helena, Altera, Nidocris, Maeve, and Hassan of the Serenity. We also get a reveal of the Welfare Servant, which is Mysterious Idol X Alter, who will be a foreigner. Of course, we are excited to see more Spiritron dresses, but I think a lot of you guys are forgetting something. Who will be the 5-star gacha servant? That is the big question. To be honest with you, nobody knows, but there is one possible candidate that is a safe choice because this person exists in Fate Grand Order Waltz in the Moonlight Lost Room. That person is none other than the narrator for Waltz in the Moonlight, Miss Crane. When I first placed Waltz in the Moonlight, I thought the narrator was voiced by Sakamoto Maya, so the servant I thought was Da Vinci, but I listened carefully and found out that it wasn't Sakamoto Maya, and of course, with the narrator coming out with the name Miss Crane, I was like, oh, okay, Da Vinci's out of the picture. So yeah, to this day, I actually have no idea who the voice actress is, so if you guys recognize the voice from the game, it would be really awesome if you guys told me in the comment section down below. So in order to find hints for Miss Crane, I decided to do some research, and when I mean research, I mean go back into the FGO archives of stories. After going through a bunch of main and event stories, and of course a bunch of the interlude stories as well, I got to a story where Benny Emma mentions her, or I guess you can say possibly hints at her. So Benny Emma mentions that there was this woman that goes by the name Oyu who carried a hataori, which is a device to create fabric, and she was staying in the Tsuru guest room, or the Crane guest room. The name Oyu is actually a very old name way back in Japanese history. There isn't anyone who is very famous with his name, so I think we can put Oyu out of the conversation here. But the words that catch my eye are hataori and tsuru, and the last sentence that Benny Emma says in the screenshot in front of you, she left after saying the moonlight is calling for me. I believe this hints to the Japanese folklore Tsuru no Ongaeshi, Crane's return of a favor. For those who are not familiar with Tsuru no Ongaeshi, it's a story where a crane was saved by an old man, and to return the favor, she pretends to be human and lives with him and starts to make fabric with her feathers by using the hataori, and tells the old man to sell it for money. She keeps this a secret by telling him to never peek in the room she stays in, but the old man got curious and was worried about her because every time she made these fabrics she would get really skinny. So one day he peeked and found out that she was actually a crane, a tsuru. And because of that, she had to leave the house. So what does this have to do with Waltz in the Moonlight? Well, one, the last sentence that Benny Emma says, the moonlight is calling me. The word moonlight is also in the title of Waltz in the Moonlight. Second, the name Miss Crane. Crane in Japanese is tsuru. And third, all the clothing Mashu wears in Waltz in the Moonlight are all made by Miss Crane. And I think she also made all the costumes for the servants receiving Spiritron dresses for the upcoming collab. Now, the question is the name. Will she stick with the name Oyu, or Miss Crane, or Tsuru no Ongaeshi? I don't know, but there is actually a different variant of this story. In the variant, the crane turns into a human and goes by the name Tsuru Nobyo, crane wife, and marries the man who saved her. I wouldn't be surprised if they use this name. So there you guys have it. I believe the upcoming gacha servant for the upcoming collab is going to be Miss Crane, or the Tsuru, the crane from Tsuru no Ongaeshi. Now, if not, again, I wouldn't be too surprised, but at least we know who Miss Crane from Waltz in the Moonlight is. I mean, it all connects and makes sense. So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see who this Miss Crane is and actually looks like. But again, I wouldn't be too surprised if we get something like a crane looking servant, because I mean we have a dinosaur, so you know. But anyways, that's going to be about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. What do you guys think about my theory? Do you guys agree that it could be the crane, the Tsuru from Tsuru no Ongaeshi? Comment down below and tell me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.